We begin in New York City with the driver, an aspiring racing icon, and her mechanic, Hiroyuki Carter, or Hiro, competing in a race sponsored by a camera company called Live. After broadcasting their races on their own and not getting views, they hope the popularity of the Live Extreme Series event will boost their status and notoriety. The first portion of the race begins with cars, then switches to powerboats, and finishes with airplanes. Upon completion of the race, the driver's follower count upgrades their status from anonymous to rookie, which catches the attention of Latrell Jordan, head of the street racing community. Latrell loans the driver a car to compete in a trial race, and after completing it, invites her to the spot, where the street racers gather between races. Latrell also introduces her to Edgar Tio Marquez, the reigning champion of the community. Latrell gifts the driver a car and advises her to keep racing to earn more money, renown, and cars in order to participate in not only the street race discipline, but also the drift, drag race, and hypercar disciplines. The driver next meets Wade Palmer, head of the off-road community, who loans the driver a truck to compete in a trial race. Wade introduces her to Tucker Tuck Morgan, the #1 off-road racer in the community. Wade gifts her a vehicle and advises her to focus on off-road racing instead of off-road exploring, as many in the community get sidetracked. In time, he tells the driver she will have access to not only rally raid, but also motocross and rallycross disciplines. Meeting with Sofia Valentina Herrera, the driver is welcomed into the freestyle community after completing a series of airplane stunts in a trial. Sophia's partner, Emmett Lee Parker, shows the driver around the community hub and informs her that in addition to the aerobatics discipline now available to her with airplanes, there is also the jet sprint discipline with powerboats and the monster truck discipline. Finally, the driver meets with Alexis Kendrick, key figure in the pro racing community, and gains entry into it by completing a powerboat trial race. Showing the driver to the pit, where the community gathers to prepare their vehicles, she observes Clarence Bishop III, the highest placing member of the group, like his father and grandfather before him. Clarence holds a traditional stance on racing, wanting to keep it on the track, which conflicts with those who believe it should evolve and change into different styles. Alexis gifts the driver a vehicle, telling her that in addition to the powerboat discipline, the community has touring car, air race, and Alpha GP available. The driver begins competing in additional street races, and Latrell shares with her the origins of the community, which he claims began in the 1920s, during Prohibition, where bootleggers had to modify their cars to outrun the authorities while transporting their illegal alcohol. After winning enough races, the driver's status increases from anonymous to popular. Latrell discusses his desire for street racing status change from illegal to legal, legitimizing it, and the conflict in the community because of those who want to keep it the way it currently is. Participating in the second race in the Live Extreme Series Tour, this time in New Orleans, the driver street races on a motorcycle, switching to a speedboat on the water, and finishes after off-roading in the swamps. The driver continues to win races, cause rivalries by taking first place standing from current champions, participate in the Live Extreme Series, learn the history of the disciplines, hear the opinions within the communities of traditional versus changing, and increase in popularity as her follower fan base grows. Ultimately, the driver competes against the champions of each discipline in the final Live Extreme Series race, and upon winning, is crowned the new champion of Motor Nation, the combination of all disciplines.